So what you just saw happens to thousands of people, let me tell you, every day. Every day, because it all starts with a promise message on WhatsApp, on SMS. For example, you have won a prize. Click here to claim it. When you click it, then the tragedy happens. Like 62% of people from 45 to 65 age old are falling into this scam. And let me tell you guys that if I tell you that the whole sophisticated so-called FBI scam, what if I tell you that the whole thing is just a digital JavaScript tricks? So in the next minute, I will cheat you the whole script. I will show you the whole script. I will share with you, and we will build it. We will not just expose it, but we will build it from the scratch, just to expose to you that this is a whole scam. And be careful what you are clicking. Before diving in the video, I want to tell you something. This is very important. I'm not putting or sharing this video or this tutorial to update scammers or hackers. This is only for educational purpose. I am not responsible with what you are going to do with this video, or the techniques that I will teach you, the script I will teach you. This is to expose a scam and to warn people. It's just like a security alert to make people wiser. Careful on what you are going to do with this video. I am not responsible. This is only for educational purpose. Like every scheme is based, like the foundation of every scam is all about psychology. That's why I tell you that the best scammers outside there are the best psychologists. So before diving in, I want you to understand like the psychology behind the scam. Okay, it's very important for you to understand. The first thing you have to understand is that the scams follows 4 strategies, like 4 psychological triggers that makes it very devastating and effective. The first thing that they did is the authority impersonation. So they use the FBI, the Department of Justice logos, to just create instant credibility, because in psychology, people don't question authority. That's why they're using it as an authority to impersonate FBI, to make them legit. The second thing they're using, the psychology tricks they're using in this car, is fear and urgency, because the legal tricks actually has deadline. As you can see on the screen board that I show you, and we will see it together. Again, if you didn't see it before, it's like they're giving you like a countdown of 24 hours. This urgency sensations makes things very difficult and very scary for the victims. Okay, the third thing they're doing is like the technical illusion, like because they use a fake message, for example, they can buy like a message, SMS message. Okay, that makes it very feel real, right? They send a message like from SMS like a bulk SMS from any provider online is available. They pay and they send you SMS. You receive an SMS, and that makes things very, very dangerous. So, and the fourth tricks that they're using, what I would call is just an escape route. They give you a very simple way if you don't want to get yourself in trouble. Pay $500, right? $500 is very easy for most of the victims, like for 42, 45 to 65 age old, most of the people, they have like a saving of 500. If you don't want to get troubles, just pay, and then it's easy. And as you can see, like this official logo looking, the whole thing like makes things very, very legal. They're using the logo, the references, you understand, sometimes the personalized details, you understand. And it's always the payment, they use a payment that is always untrustable. That is like gift cards, for example. It's very hard to trust these gift cards, right? That's the point. So what we are going to do then next is to build the whole code. We'll try to duplicate or reproduce the whole scam together from scratch, and then some parts, if I'll not put all the codes here, I will just, because I don't want the video to be long. And if you are interested to reproduce it on your home, just to test if everything is normal, just like I'm doing here, you can just write to Cybersecurity, the cyber coach at 971 at gmail.com, and then I will forward to you the whole code, no problem. So that's the point. So you will follow me the whole process. Is just 3 parts of the code. Is a HTML code, and CSS code, and JavaScript code. Okay, let's do it together. It will be very fast, and then we will do it. So this is how normally I've already built the whole code. You understand? I've already created everything here, but because I want you to understand how you can reproduce it by yourself. Let's just say, you go and you create a new folder. Like for example, I create totally a new folder, and then you just name it like fake FBI, and this is our new code, new directory. Sorry, and let me just say FBI. Sorry. So, oh, it doesn't like FBI. I put it like that. This is our new, where we will put our new code. You understand? Our new code is here, and then we will start everything from fresh. Sorry. From our new code, and then I create it. The new code, I'll put it like the new file that I'll create. I'll put it HTML dot HTML index HTML. So here it is. Now you created. Let me say you have succeeded to create your a new file, a new folder, and a new document, a new file, right? And we name it like index.html. So you know, you can see that how it is very important for you as a hacker to understand like programming language. That's not even like a big issue. This is a 2 weeks or 1 week HTML to understand HTML, CSS. In 2 weeks you master it, and let me say 1 or 2 months you understand the JavaScript whole stuff. You see, you understand what I'm saying. So the next step is to, let me just copy and paste our lines in, and then I'll explain how the whole things work, right? And this is our JavaScript, our HTML program. So don't forget, when it comes to editor, the text editor, what I'm using here is Visual Studio Code, but you can use anything like Notepad++ or whatever you are interested with, right? So let me just paste the first. And as we don't have that much time to explain every side of this HTML skeleton. So that's the kind of like the doc type HTML is just to tell the browser that we are using a HTML language, the modern one. This is a normal skeleton. That's normal. That's an obligation for everybody who wants to code in HTML. So yeah, we will put after that we have the head. It's always that you will see that the head is opening and is closing, right? So the whole head, that's the part that you cannot see, you will not see on your browser, you understand? So, and the body is where we are putting the whole content, you understand? So the next thing that I will put here for you guys is to continue to put, I will put my, my JavaScript, my CSS first. I will come and put my CSS. This is my CSS stuff. And then I will copy it and put it here for you guys. Here we will put our CSS. We put our whole CSS stuff here. Let me just close that. Yeah, you have double open close door. As you can see, the browser can actually show me when I'm doing mistakes. So here it is, you understand? There's no mistake, everything is okay here. And you know, this part is in the head, and then you cannot see this part, right? Hope you guys know that. And the other thing is to go and take my next step is to put the content of like the scam content. So now we can add the psychology content to create panics, because we want the victim to be like scared. He will see the different stuff like the FBI logo, the Department of Justice logo, the message of the articles of the justice, like the law that they broke, etc. So this thing here, this is a, let me say, a HTML stuff, right? You just copy it, and then we put the HTML stuff. I don't know if you guys understand up to there. So we are here, and then I'll start with in the body, because in the body that all this stuff will be seen. And then I put first. You see? Can you see this? Hope you guys can see the whole stuff. Okay? Is that okay for you? So this still here, hope you understand. See, so the div class, the log container, there's something that I want you to see on, let me say, on the CSS. On the CSS, you will see that I included something that is interesting, the countdown. You will see that there is a countdown here. You understand? I plan a countdown, like you will start 24 countdowns script. I put also a timer that you will actually put like the normal timing of the current timing on your phone. You understand? So that's the stuff. So let's go on the HTML. You see the different titles to avoid prosecution. Like this is have been helped. The normal text to look like legal. You understand? I have been correcting it with the AI in ChatGPT, and then like I put an email and a phone number. That's how, just to look. This is for our exercise to look like legit. You understand? So we can continue to by adding our. Now you put the most important part, the JavaScript, because like if you don't put the JavaScript, nothing will happen, because I want the website to not be able to be clicked, you understand, so that people will not go, particularly those who are developers, they will always like to go to the inspection, the developer tools, you understand, pressing F2 or pressing like a right click on in their mouse. I don't want it anymore. I don't want it to happen. I want exactly my victim to be scared when he sees it. He can't do anything. It's like the message comes and he cannot leave the browser. That's the most important thing. If you don't do it, I want the browser to look like a real malware. You understand? That's how it works. So I will put my JavaScript here, and what I will do, I will like paste it in my code. You understand? Still in the body side, and then let's just put it like that. Sorry. Yeah, of course, I need to start it with like script. I'll close it, and then I should come here down, put it like a script also as well. Okay, let me just delete this part. And then put my script here. Thank you. Now I have my JavaScript incorporated here. So what we have, like we have a, let me just save at the same time. So we have this, but another thing that I did not tell you, that there is another thing we need to do. You can see that in the HTML I included that we should have our FBI logo and the FBI logo and the Department of Justice logo, you understand, in PNG, in the same folder. So that is it. Let's do it together. Okay, yeah, let's do it together. Stop. Now Windows capture. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is to download, to look for the pictures, so that our page, our so-called malware, will look legit. You understand? So let's look for it. I just put like the first Department of Justice, and then I look for the logo. Let me just go to pictures, images, and then I take this one, Department of Justice. I click on the first one here. Hopefully it will be a good one, and then what I will do, I will just right click here. Sorry, I will right click and then download the PNG. I don't want to download because I already have them. And same thing I will do with any FBI logo, FBI, because that's the same thing. I just copy the name. That's the same thing that is being written in our code, right? So I will see FBI, that one that looks like, I don't want something that will look like the Department of Justice, but I will look like, let me take this one. You understand? This one, it's just like a camper, but like more, you know, charismatic. That's one that I will download. I'll download this one, and then why not? Let me just take this one. Yeah, let me download this one. That's the one that we will download, and then it's okay, right? You just put it in I'll put it in the FBI folder. You understand? And then I'll give it the same name that have been in our script, right? Let me just make sure that I have the same thing, even with the Department of Justice. Let me go back, Department of Justice. I just want to be sure that I have everything, because that's a complete new thing, stuff that we're going to do. So that's it. I download it, and then it's okay. So download. Let me download it, and then I will save it in that folder, FBI folder. Let me just put it like this. Done. Okay. Let's go next. Next is to test our code. Now you can see that we have our whole code is there. Not only our whole code is there, but we also have the pictures that we uploaded, right? We have the pictures here, though we cannot see them. Though like we have like our Department of Justice, we have here, and then we have our code who's set in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Don't forget, if you are interested for me to share with you the code, just write on the email, or and then I will forward to you. Make sure that you are a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, I won't even answer any message, right? Thank you. So when that's the big time now, that's right now the right time to test our code. You understand? The first thing we want to test it locally, because what a normal scammer or a hacker will do, he will pay a domain name so that the message will not appear to the victim as with a security alert from their browsers. You understand? So they will pay a domain name and host it as a whole website, like a whole web page, and then from then they will start their trick, right? So, but what we don't need to pay anything now. We will actually launch it from either from Kali Linux or with our XAMPP application. This is our local server. So let me just start it because with XAMPP, because congratulations, you guys. Now we've succeeded to finish our code. We created our code in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And the JavaScript was a very simple stuff. Like that's to make the fear more, to increase the level of fear, right? So to make it very scary, like a kind of a real malware that they just downloaded, they just click it on. So when it appears, the whole script will look like something like this. Just open, and then when I click on index, what you need to do from your local, you go to your folder where the FBI folder that you created when starting the code. When you go there and just click on index HTML that you did, and when you click on it, look at the screen. What you started, that's amazing. Boom, game over. Critical system violation. We created it together. Look at your screen. So let me say, if I want to just do like a right click, they say no, it's blocked by the administrator. Why is it blocked? Because of the JavaScript. It's not even possible to go to the inspection file to see or to disable or to enable some button. It's not possible. And you see, we have our countdown script showing the time remaining inside after. So you see, and they have a number to call or a message to call, and we give them the whole process, how they need to pay us by gift card. And they want to, when it comes to this, of course, it's not a kind of like it's not easy. For example, when they open it from a phone to come out or to close it, is not that much possible, because it full the phone. It's like in the full size of the phone. It's not possible for them to come out to go out. So that's the point. That's our script. And when it comes to hosting, we don't need to host it anymore, because this is for educational purpose. When you need, if, for example, when hackers want or scammer want to do it, they, as I said, they buy a domain name and they host it as a whole website. And then when you click on it, you see the domain name is clear, everything is clear, and it looks legit. You understand? So today, now we're coming to the end of our videos. Today we learn something. Hopefully that you learn something, and we learn how to build a fake malware, a fake FBI malware. And we know that 62% of people, victims, are falling inside. Might be your father or your mother or your grandfather or grandmother. That has very critical points. And let me tell you that people are cashing out. Scammers are cashing out with this scam. I'm telling you, the $500. FBI, they can actually customize it, even put it in your local as like your local justice or police investigation, or they even can put Interpol or a lot of stuff. You understand? They can customize it. But that's the point. We build it together. I show it to you how scary it might be, and we made it together. What if I tell you now that you might get the knowledge now, but like your father and your mother, your family, they don't? What do you have to do? The next thing that I suggest you to do is to share this video with them so that they can see it and get knowledge together. Okay, maybe that might actually help them to escape from all these new scams. The whole empire, it's because it's an empire and they are making money from it. So this is my point. And if by any chance that this video has actually helped you getting motivated or get a small knowledge, please smash something for me. Smash that like button, and please leave me your comments, your point of view, what you think, and what's your sensation, what do you feel from this smart video and short video, of course. And please share it with somebody that you think it might help. You understand? And this is our weekend video normally, and we will come back in this week with our normal stuff. We will continue in our series in IP address networking and all this stuff, because I want you to understand basic notions like a future hacker. So I love you. This is your guided cyber coach, and see you. Please like this video and share it as far as you can. I love you.